Explore the Acropolis, ancient Athens core as an early visitor. Witness remarkable archaeological wonders dating back 2,500 years, including the Parthenon and Temple of Athena Nike. Get close to the Acropolis at Areopagus, then delve into its history at the renowned Acropolis Museum. Conclude with the ancient Agora and nearby attractions. Purchase a combination pass. You'll be glad you took our word for it. This pass allows you to skip the line entrance to 7 archaeological sites. We tell you about 4 in this video. To avoid crowds, visit the Acropolis early at 8 a.m. when it opens. It's Athens' top highlight and worth experiencing peacefully. Here are the main sites you're going to want to see while you're on the Acropolis. The Theater of Dionysus, known as the world's first theater, hosts a renowned Greek plays. Although smaller today, it originally accommodated 17,000 spectators. The Odeon of Herodes Atticus, built in Roman style, seats 4,680 and still hosts events until today. The Parthenon, under perpetual restoration, stands as ancient Greece's paramount structure. The Temple of Athena Nike displays battle scenes and signifies victory. The Erechthion's captivating caryatids and asymmetrical design distinguish it, contrasting with the geometric Parthenon. Lastly, the Areopagus, or Mars Hill, holds historical significance as the site of St. Paul's influential speech and offers a picturesque view of the Acropolis. According to TripAdvisor's Traveler's Choice Awards, the Acropolis Museum holds the impressive 6th position among the world's best museums. Surprisingly, it ranks higher than the renowned Louvre, but below the Musée d'Orsay. Whether to visit the museum before or after the Acropolis is a personal choice. If you do visit it first, in hindsight, exploring it after the Acropolis will provide better context for understanding and appreciating the buildings showcased in the museum. Don't miss the ancient Agora of Athens, located at the base of the Acropolis. Although mostly in ruins, the well-preserved Stoa and Hephaestion stand out, requiring some imagination to envision the site's former glory. The Temple of Hephaestus, remarkably intact, is among the well-preserved temples in Athens. Surprisingly, it appears unremarkable compared to others. Its association with Hephaestus stems from the discovery of an armory nearby, honoring the god of metalworking and craftsmanship. Remarkably, it served as a museum until the 1930s. While not accessible inside, its exteriors remain in excellent condition. Despite being Roman, Hadrian influenced Athens with Romanization after the Roman conquest in 146 BC. Corinth, destroyed by the Romans, lacks interest as a day trip from Athens. Hadrian's library, a vast structure, was repurposed over time. During the Byzantine era, it transformed into 3 churches whose remnants remain. Originally a library, it housed papyrus books, reading rooms, and lecture halls. The Monastiraki Square, Athens' primary square, may not appear impressive at ground level. However, from the A4 Athens rooftop bar, you can capture a breathtaking photo. Reserve in advance, particularly for sunset shots with the illuminated Acropolis, as it tends to fill up quickly. Prepare for a day of exploration on foot, so make sure your shoes are comfortable. Our journey begins at Keramikos Cemetery, the burial ground of the famous Athenians and the historical city gates to Athens. Next, we'll stroll around Philopoupo Hill and pause at Nyx, my personal favorite spot for capturing stunning photos of the Acropolis. After a loop back down for lunch, we'll pass by Hadrian's Arch on our way to the Temple of Olympian Zeus, eventually reaching the impressive Panathenaic Stadium. The day concludes at Lycabettus Hill, offering unparalleled sunset views of Athens from the city's highest point. You can either take a cable car or hike to the top, where you'll witness the illuminated Acropolis against the backdrop of the setting sun. Interestingly, visitors once spent a night at Keramikos before entering Athens, staying in a guest house surrounded by the graves of the renowned Athenians like Aristotle. This vast site surprises with its famous bull statue pathway and the ruins of ancient city gates. Found on the Philopoupo Hill, the Nyx provides a remarkable frontal view of the Acropolis amidst lush greenery. The cityscape dissipates, leaving you in awe of the ancient monument's magnificence. Continuing uphill, you'll reach the Philopoupo Monument and another Acropolis viewpoint. While many consider this as one of the best spots to admire the Acropolis, I find the view from the Nyx location more enchanting. While exploring Plaka for lunch, don't miss the Hadrian's Arch. This Roman Emperor's Arch offers a pleasing sight, and if positioned correctly, you can capture the Acropolis through its archway. Once a grand temple, the Temple of Olympian Zeus eventually fell into disuse and its materials were repurposed. Originally conceived by Athenian tyrants as the world's greatest temple, it was completed during Hadrian's reign. Although it took centuries to construct, it had a relatively short period of active use. Notably, the Panathenaic Stadium is the only marble-built stadium in the world, originally constructed for the Panathenaic Games. It later underwent renovations by Herodes Atticus, accommodating 50,000 spectators. Tickets to the stadium are not included in the combination ticket, but are reasonably priced at €5 per person. Undoubtedly, Lycabettus Hill offers one of the finest sunset experiences in Athens. You can reach the top by the cable car, partial drive followed by a walk, or the entire uphill hike. Opting for the cable car, you will pay €15 for 2 people, cash only. Although the cable car remains underground, the view upon reaching the hilltop is breathtaking. From Lycabettus Hill, the illuminated Acropolis, particularly the Parthenon, captivates during sunset. The sky bar and lookout point provide splendid vistas, but the best views can be found along the path leading to the summit. Arrive approximately an hour before sunset, bring refreshments, and witness the sun descending into the enchanting Saronic Gulf. Stay with me because I know you can't get enough of Greece. Here's a video of our Greece ultimate travel itinerary that you should check out. While Athens serves as a gateway to popular destinations like Santorini or Mykonos, there are excellent day trips from the city that offer a more relaxed experience. You can choose to visit 3 significant historical sites outside of Athens: Mycenae, Epidaurus, and Nafplio. To reach these locations, you have 2 options: renting a car or joining a guided tour. You can opt for driving, due if you're familiar with Greek history, but guided tours are highly recommended for those seeking a deeper understanding. You can book a rental car in Athens or explore available guided tours. Located approximately 75 miles from Athens, Mycenae thrived during the Mycenaean period, reaching its peak around 1350 BC with a population of 30,000. The iconic Lion's Gate, the sole surviving piece of the Mycenaean sculpture, serves as a recognizable landmark. Constructed with the Cyclopean architecture, the gate's massive stones suggest mythical existence. Mycenae offers a glimpse into the town setting depicted in Homer's Iliad, and you can also visit the tomb of Agamemnon in the vicinity. Notably, the Mycenaeans were among the first cultures to develop a writing system, as exemplified by the linear bead tablets displayed in the Mycenae Museum. Pausanias, the Greek geographer, hailed Epidaurus for its symmetrical and aesthetically pleasing theater. Built in the 4th century BC, it can accommodate around 13,000 to 14,000 spectators and remains remarkably well preserved. Its acoustics are renowned, making it the most perfect ancient Greek theater in terms of sound quality. The theater is part of a larger sanctuary dedicated to Asclepius, the god of medicine, where visitors sought healing and entertainment. Today, the ancient drama plays are still performed in the historic venue, perpetuating its legacy. As the former capital of the First Hellenic Republic and the Kingdom of Greece, Nafplio boasts a rich historical background from the era of Greek independence struggles against the Ottoman Empire. 2 notable structures, the Castle of Palamidi and Burzi, attract visitors. The Venetians initially constructed the Palamidi fortress, which was later captured by the Turks and subsequently reclaimed by the Greeks. Scaling its heights requires ascending over 1,000 stairs. The Burzi, also built by the Venetians, derives its name from the Ottoman Turks. It is accessible via ferry ride and offers opportunities for exploration. Beyond these prominent sites, Nafplio enchants visitors with its picturesque coastal ambience, vibrant colorful buildings, and an array of dining options. The captivating azure waters further enhance its appeal, even on cloudier days. Nafplio is a highly popular day trip from Athens, providing a delightful experience in this charming town.